Let me turn my microphone on. Jeez Louise, it is certainly a Monday. Okay, good morning to you guys. Heat wave on the way. It arrives at the end of the week. Warmest days, hottest days of the summer so far. We hit 93 yesterday. We're going to be well above that by this weekend. You can see a few showers still moving across North Georgia. This is due to a front which is bringing much cooler air in. It's about 8 to 10 degrees cooler than it was yesterday at this time. So certainly feels a lot better outside right now than it did just 24 hours ago. And that's going to carry into the afternoon. Your high temperatures, instead of topping out in the low 90s, will be in the mid 80s today. So even a little bit below average. That's just because of the clouds and the few showers. Not going to see many showers between now and about 3 p.m. Can't rule out a stray shower. Okay, but generally by 2, that dry air is settling in. Skies will begin to clear. We'll get lots of sunshine. You can see by 6 p.m. it's sunny on the map. So back half of the day looks a lot nicer, and you can see overnight tonight stays completely clear. Really dry air settles in. And when dry air settles in, guys, you can get evaporative cooling at night, which basically just means temperatures can drop a little bit lower. So we'll be in the 50s and low 60s, upper 50s, low 60s tomorrow around sunrise, which is around 6:30. So if you're going to be out early tomorrow, it's going to feel amazing outside. So after today, after this front moves through, we get this big upper level high pressure that settles in, and that is going to keep us very dry over the next several days. Like the highest rain chance is going to be at 20% at the end of the weekend. So no rain really over the next several days, and it's going to get hot. That upper level high is going to heat us up. This is the temperature outlook for June 14th through 19th, which is this weekend into next week. You can see like the eastern half of the country pretty much is looking way, way hotter than average, including us here in North Georgia. Just the latest models are trending drier and hotter with every update. So here's the current temperatures, and this could change. If anything, I think it might get even a little bit hotter, okay? So it stays fine through Wednesday. By Thursday, we're back to 93 degrees. By Friday, we're sitting at 95, and by Saturday, we're at 96. That is near record heat, okay? Now, here's the thing. In order to get a heat advisory, you need feels like temperatures between 105 and 109. Okay, for excessive heat watch, that feels like temperatures between up to 110, and then excessive heat warnings above 110. We rarely get excessive heat warnings here in North Georgia. We do see heat advisories every once in a while. You need a lot of humidity for the temperatures to climb into that like upper 100 level, and we're not going to have that much humidity until the end of the weekend because that really dry air is going to be in place. So I think we're going to avoid a heat advisory at this time. This is what your feels like temperatures look like towards the end of the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, that really dry air is going to make it feel comfortable. By Thursday, feels like 94. By Friday, it feels like 97. Yikes. By Saturday, it feels like 101. So Saturday does look like the hottest day of the coming week, and we'll still be a little bit below that heat advisory criteria, at least here in Atlanta. We'll be watching areas down central Georgia could kind of hit that criteria. But if we get any hotter than this, or we start to see a little bit more moisture return on Saturday, we could be at heat advisory criteria, okay? I want to take you through the Futurecast model because you can see there's a lot of rain that's going to be pushing through Florida through the end of the week. By Saturday, we could see a little bit of a low, tropical-like low form in the Gulf, and it looks like that's going to move west of us. Model runs in days previous were bringing all of that rain, that kind of tropical-like rain, into Georgia. It's now pushing east as that high pressure that's over us looks pretty strong. But this is something that we're going to be watching closely towards the end of the week and beginning of next week because that could increase our moisture and bring us higher heat values. It could also increase our rain chances towards the end of the weekend. If models were to shift back to the east with that system, we could be getting a whole lot of rain this weekend. So I won't say I'm overly confident that it's going to stay dry through the weekend. That could be the big change that happens, and if that rain were to move in, we wouldn't see this heat whatsoever. But right now, it does look like it's trending even further away from us. So that's just one thing that we'll be watching. Again, we have not seen a named storm yet. Okay, our first named storm will be Alberto. It doesn't look like this system's going to be strong enough to be a named storm, but we're in hurricane season, and we usually do see some kind of stuff in the Gulf, and our long-range models are pointing at continued kind of instability and some activity in the Gulf of Mexico. So we will be watching that carefully. All right, guys, that's it for today. I just wanted to go through kind of the heat that's on the way. We have been really lucky this year. We haven't seen much heat, so it's on. Summer is here. By this weekend, we will get our hottest days of the year. Check back in for updates on this, and of course, I'll be keeping you updated because, like I said, we could see big changes in that weekend forecast, just depending what this low decides to do. Okay? All right, y'all. Have yourselves a great day. Jen is on in just a few minutes. Atlanta News First News at noon.